Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Chorri Aventuras de Black Coat. Hemos dejado el Corpse Party por el plato principal. La llamada de Cthulhu, o de Tulu, o de Cthulhu, o de Chuntu, o de Chuchulu, el que llama, de Knocker. Muy bien, pues no lo haré. Lo cual va a ser divertido porque como no tengo la alfombrilla... A ver. Pues... tal vez... todo épico, muy bien. Como no tengo la alfombrilla, pues si hay un... detección, ¿qué será esto? Detección. Probablemente lo que ocurra será que se me quede pillado el ratón y no pueda girar bien o algo así. ¿Quién quiere que le vibre el controlador cuando estoy usando el ratón? No, quiero aplicar. Vale, aplica. Shape. Así que empecemos la historia. Espera. Pone player. No me gusta que ponga player. Da igual. Investigado privado. Lo típico. O tengo casos o lo pierdo la licencia y me despiden y no cobraré. Y ¿cómo pagaré mis drogas y mi alcohol? Años 20, 1924. Y empieza la locura. Vale. ¿Qué puñetas? ¿Qué es esto, rally, Pescado muerto. Un... Wow. Esperemos que el tiburón esté muerto. Me recuerda un poco al Conarium, al principio del Conarium. Coño, eso es algo de juego, sin hacer nada. ¿Podemos ver con el tiburón? Hay una especie de niebla frente a mí. Alguien está haciendo sushi. No, puedo agacharme. Puedo correr. Sushi. Hmm, típico. ¿Por qué estas cadenas no se romperán? ¿Eso es una raspa o es...? Ah, no, es algas. Wow. Por aquí tampoco puedo pasar. Le pasa a estas... Ah, no. Tengo que iluminar algunos objetos antes de interactuar con ellos. Muy bien. Oh. Luz chunga. ¿Para qué sirve eso? ¿Qué es esto? Oh. ¿Por qué puedo dar más luz? Oh, puedo asomarme. Interesante.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Disculpe. ¿Quién está hablando? No te veo, no te veo. ¿Tú me ves a mí? ¿Tú me ves a mí? Puedo correr, eso es bueno. Correr siempre está bien. ¿Qué me conviene más? ¿Abrir esa puerta en mi huida? ¿O recordar que tengo que agacharme por aquí? ¿Eso se ha movido? No, son las sombras. Que me están jugando malas pasadas. ¿Qué es esto?
What a putrid offering.
Ajá. Espero que esté hablando de esa orca, de esas dos orcas, y no de mí. Pues yo me lavo hasta mañana.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
¡Ah! Al parecer he sido elegido para correr. ¿Qué ha sido eso? Me parece ver algo. A lo mejor ha sido un efecto de la luz. Uf, la cámara. Se me revuelven los ojos.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Vaya. ¿Qué cosas?
I hate whiskey.
Pues no lo bebas. Qué interesante, tengo puntos de cosas.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Pues por el que querrás dormir.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
Creo que tengo yo más libros en mi habitación que tú.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Hombre, no eres Pinkerton, obviamente. Si fueras miembro de la agencia de detectives Pinkerton, pues entonces sí.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Los Red Sox.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Pues hay bastante material aquí.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Y
I
estamos
should
en
get rid
Boston.
of all this stuff.
Gracias.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Bien, bien, tengo un trauma mental. Perfecto, saben que desbloqueo más. Y ahí se considera estable. Yo no saldría... Yo no saldría de base... presuponiendo que estoy mentalmente estable. Caso cerrado, caso resuelto. No. Quizás después.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
No, soy la
That's
pizzería
correct.
Marconi.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Y tengo 8 puntos a repartir ahora mismo. Muy bien. Ah, bien, y esto va por porcentaje. Así que tengo ahora mismo un 30%. Tengo 30 puntos, 30 porcentuales de tal. A ver, así que... Esto suele ser útil. ¿Qué tipo de investigador me gustaría ser? Ah... Amateur, profesional, novato... Bueno, me interesa saber de qué va la peña. Sí, ¿por qué no?
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
¿Por qué no?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Sí.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Colgar a la gente que te paga no suele ser bueno. Creo que lleva un paquete lo suficientemente grande como para que no pueda pasar. Pues tiene dos
Sir,
manos.
I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem.
Ups.
And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Empezamos bien. Me gusta, me gusta.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Muy desesperado.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
El olor le
I
importa
want you
bastante.
to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
Puede ser.
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Ya bueno, sería interesante el tema de que reconociera al tío de los...
A warehouse on Darkwater.
Este
Some
es...
sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Este no es él. O sea, Sarah, el marido y el hijo. Sarah, Charles y Simon.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Respuesta desbloqueada.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Entonces esto va a ser una pelea de influencias. Las influencias del viejo con las influencias del esposo.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Vale, pues ya tengo todo. No es que me termine de gustar, pero... porque esto está como... Esto me lo dan como investigación profesional. Esto me lo da como por algo. Y este sigue sin estar marcado como leído.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse.
That's right.
And you
That go.
Vale, pues nada.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Lo que decía antes, el honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Una isla. Uf. Una isla abandonada, Darkwater, y los lugareños son cazadores de ballenas. Bueno. A saber qué puedo encontrar por ahí. Muéstrame tu loot. Bonito.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
¿Esto qué me da? Me da bonus a progresión. Ey. Me da un 2% de medicina.
I used to be an avid reader.
Es lo interesante que tiene el Cthulhu. Que hay cosas que si las lees te ayudan, hay cosas que si las lees te matan.
Darkwater is off the coast.
Sí, ya sabemos que Darkwater está maldito.
But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Al parecer he ganado un punto, lo que es un 5% de habilidad. Trozos de ballena, lo cual está relacionado con los cazadores de ballenas que están frente a la costa de Darkwater. Ah, bien, ya hemos llegado entonces. Si esto es Darkwater Port, hemos llegado ya a la isla. Y si hemos llegado ya a la isla va a haber problemas. Y vamos a morir todos. Hay algo de niebla, como siempre. Me gusta la ambientación, el cómo está montado de momento.
We're almost there.
Vale, capitán. Es una isla paradisíaca. ¿Por qué no hemos ido ahí de vacaciones?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Cosas.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Sí, va a ser interesante hablar con este y que me dé cosas, si es que no le matan antes. Hablar con Bradley. Aquí. Hello, pescador. Hola, amigo pescador. ¿Le importa que le acompañe?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You see how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea.
Es un mamífero.
Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it.
A menos que es un tiburón.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you.
What could have done so much damage?
Si me hubiese subido más puntos a...
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
Disculpe, ¿le ayudo?
something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Solo estaba mirando.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Desde aquí parece que mi primera impresión es correcta, es una orca.
Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen.
Podría insultarle, pero no. Paso. Ya me dará problema más adelante. Por cosas más importantes que una discusión sobre esto. Me gusta el pueblo. Hola.
Can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out.
A ver.
There's nothing for you here either.
Wanted to stir us
Beat
up.
it.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
Pasando.
What did he call us?
Vamos al bar.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ah, es cierto que estamos en la ley seca. Y yo soy un borracho. Perfecto. Alcohólicos en la ley seca.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Elocuencia, fuerza. ¿Qué deseamos? Seamos amistosos con el barman.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
Yes.
You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Interesante.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Sí, bastantes cosas.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
No le gustan las pinturas.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Es marginalmente...
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Interesante, o sea que según lo que me había puesto, me van dando mensajes mejores.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Me cae bien el barman.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Sí.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
El Estila, el barco que estaba ahí encallado.
She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us in trouble.
I know.
Psiquiátricos. Hey, colega. Tiene pinta usted de ser un miembro de una secta satánica industrial o algo así, porque tiene marcas, arañazos y símbolos.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness,
My God.
until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it.
Do it again, you know.
No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Me gustan los libros. Yeah.
Do you like our song?
Yes.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Claro.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
El Kraken.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Moby Dick.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Bueno, vamos
Good
a
night,
meternos
stranger.
en problemas. Parece que hay algo pintado aquí. ¿Es una madre y un niño? Puede ser, quién sabe. Hablaría con usted, pero... Su amigo el... Peaky Blinder... No me gusta. Y se puede salir por aquí. Muy bien, molestemos a la dama. Madre mía. Qué cosa. Hola.
What you looking at, stranger?
Nope. Nope. Esta, nope. Nope. Nope.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Gracias. Creo que la gente no está contenta con la prohibición.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Bien, pero ¿quién es Charles Hawkins? ¿Quién era Charles Hawkins? ¿Quién? Vale, medicina y ocultismo solamente pueden ser subidas por objetos. Muy bien. Charles Hawkins era el marido. Ya veo. Ya veré en qué me pongo. Vamos a hablar con el otro. Lo que no entiendo es por qué gaviotas. ¿Por qué los fanales son verdes? Y dan un brillo así a los Stephen King. El estilo es ese que está ahí. Hola, buenas. Soy un... Acabo de llegar y voy a saquearle.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Woman cat. Ah, cat. Vale. Tipo Kathleen o algo así. Ey. Luego molestaré a la gente con esto.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
No es un juego... No es un juego completo si no puedes hacer cosas en los puertos de baño. Ni siquiera tirar de la cadena.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Medicina. Volumen 2. Otro 2%. Una representación de lo que hacen las ballenas a los barcos que intentan pescar. ¡Ey! Hay un piso superior. He encontrado unas escaleras ocultas. ¿Qué es esto? Caracolas. Y esto es una maleta. Por el tamaño incluso se puede decir que es un baúl.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Sí, lo que pasa es que uno tiene una pata y otro no. Nada, pues nada. La pata de palo.
What a macabre souvenir.
Pues puede ser una herencia de su padre. Puede ser su hermano. Puede ser suya y que después mejorara. Me quitas ojo de encima, golosón.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Gracias. Pues vamos a investigar los documentos, vamos a hablar con este hombre y vamos a dejarlo aquí por hoy.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Es decir, que todo esto es basura. Basura censurada, además. ¿Qué? ¿Dónde? Y si quiero subir por aquí a ver sus perversiones. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, ballenas cazadas,
A
supongo.
souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
¿Quién cazó qué? ¿Cuánto?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Sí.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale.
Ajá.
Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom,
Contrabando.
I wonder. I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
La cosa grande esa.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph, the one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Es turístico. La ballena asesina. Era
I'm
una
just
orca,
back
¿ves?
from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Ya, bueno, como venga Dagon a tocando las narices va a ser divertido.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Calamardos gigantes y esas cosas. ¿Por qué? Bueno, si lo ponen en el puerto apestará y olerá y traerá enfermedades. Si lo cocinan no pueden cocinarlo porque así está muerta. Sí, comemos cosas muertas, pero ya está muerta, es decir, si no se ha conservado, pues anisakis y esas cosas. Rabia. Échale cosas. El mar se encargará.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all.
Técnicamente
It's an episode from our glorious past.
Su padre fue miembro de
Go read
la
the story
tripulación.
of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Ya he leído. La parte importante es ¿quién es Kat? ¿Quién es la mujer esa del
I
cigarrillo?
found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Muy bien, pues ya hemos hablado de todo.
I shall be on my way.
Así que nos
So come
iremos.
back and see me when you've got something new.
Parece que ya han terminado. Parece que por aquí también han terminado.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Si esto fuese Skyrim o algo así, ¡ey! Así, puki, y le tiraré agua. O Assassin's Creed.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
No soy suficientemente bueno para esto. Vale. Aguanta. San Brendan en navegante.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
¿Qué pasa? ¿He conseguido un 2% más de ocultismo? No, no consigo una mierda de ocultismo. Pero tal vez se lleva como... algo de lo que hablan con la gente. Aquí. Y por aquí no puedo saltar. Así que nada, lo dejamos aquí por hoy. Esa ha sido la llamada de Cthulhu en las chorreaventuras de Blackwood. Hasta la próxima.